and happy Friday, December 20th. I've hit the ground running this morning. It is 11:30. I was awake at 4:30, unfortunately. Managed to get back to sleep somewhere around 6, and the alarm went off at 7. So, yeah. It's been a busy morning already. You haven't seen my face. I had to come to work early and get the parking lot salted. Everything had frozen up last night, so everything needed a fine layer of salt just to melt the ice. We have a big snowstorm coming tomorrow, upwards of 15 to 20 centimeters, it sounds like. So tomorrow's a bit up in the air day. We're still going to be here at work. Brad will drive me in, and I'll be so grateful to have a chauffeur in the terrible roads tomorrow morning. I went to visit my friend Deborah, so I will show you what was in my bag of goodies from Deborah a little later. It was her birthday today, so I dropped off her present, but then I took my bag over and we opened them together, which was really fun. Spent about a half an hour together before I had to come racing back to work. We've already started bottling. Everything's going really well. I'm going to have a break in about an hour, so I'm going to walk you over to Wheatens, hopefully. I got to go. My next customer's just here. All right, coat is on. We're going out onto a busy road to go for a walk just down to the next store to Wheatens. So let's go. It is 3:15. Amanda, my lovely Amanda's just left for the day. I'm here alone for the rest of the day. We're pretty much done. I've got one more appointment today, and tomorrow. We've had mostly cancellations with the snow coming in. But yeah, do you want to see what I got from Deborah for my Christmas present? I will get everything out and show you. Okay, so this is the best light that I have without any shadows. So this bag of goodies, start with the fiber. I've got 2 braids of targhee from Three Waters Farm. So this will be really fun to spin. So I got 2 of those. This pouch is full of goodies, wines themed stitch markers. I'll get those out and show you in a little bit. These are t-shirt quantities of Deborah's lovely silk and linen blend. You know I'm a big fan. In this gorgeous sea glass kind of green and a bit of a periwinkly blue. And then amazing fluff. This is Deborah's Surrey alpaca silk blend. And it's the same yardage as mohair, but it's a lot softer and thicker, so nice and warm. So part of me is thinking, oh my word, but does it make sense to put silk and linen with mohair? Probably not, but it would make a lovely drapey sweater. Okay, let me pause you. I'm going to put the yarns away and then pull out everything that's in this little pouch. So first off, I love the zippered pouch. There's no pockets in it, but perfect for a sock project. And I love the print, obviously. A couple of really nice hot chocolates. Might be nice to have with some Baileys in over the holiday season. Yes, please. And then this is a local artist. I can't remember if she's in St. John, but she is from New Brunswick. My friend Leanne loves her earrings. This will be my first pair. A set of Katrinkles stitch markers, socks. Really cute. And then an assortment of wine-themed stitch markers that I think Deborah has put jump rings on. She's just gotten charms and then put jump rings, bottles and corkscrews and grapes and glasses. Really, really cute. Hang on a second, I'm just going to flip you around. I should tell you what I'm wearing as well. I'm wearing my Mid-Coast sweater by Jennifer Steingass. So I had a question that I'd missed when I did my roundup of questions yesterday on day 19, and it was about the business and what's going on back here with all of these wines fermenting. So I'm just going to flip you around and prop you up somewhere so we can have a chat about that, if you're interested. So in Canada, the tax rate on alcohol is extremely high. So what we do, we are using wine kits that you can make at home, but we're doing them in a commercial way. So we take the same ingredients, I'll show you out the front when we go out there in a second. We're taking the box of components, and that makes 30 bottles of wine in various qualities and varieties and sweetnesses, body, it's a whole thing. We carry over 100 different styles and varieties of different sizes of kits and all of that stuff. So the customer, when they come in, they buy their wine, and they have to sprinkle the yeast on the juice. That starts the fermentation of their wine. And then over the next 5 to 8 weeks, we take care of the wines by degassing, stabilizing them, racking them, filtering them. So the process that you would do at home, or the process that commercial winemakers do in a much larger scale, is what we're doing here. But we're doing it in 30 bottle batches. So each batch that's back here belongs to somebody. They've signed a contract with us. This is a bit of a unique proposition to Canada because of the price of our taxation levels. It's something we are allowed to do by our government, and we have to abide by certain rules and regulations. So I'm not going to get too detailed about it, but I will put a link below for a little video that I've done that's tapped on my for my business as a welcome to and a bit of an explanation. Yeah, so I'm just going to flip the camera around and show you what I'm talking about really briefly. If you're not interested, feel free to fast forward. So, like I said, this is what we call the primary fermenter. It's going to live in there for 14 days. Then it moves to a carboy after we fine and stabilize it, which means we're degassing it, making sure the yeast is exhausted and that the alcohol level is correct. And then it moves on to a couple other steps before it gets filtered. So all of the wines that are in here belong to an individual. We're on the lower side of our volume at this point because a lot of bottling has happened for Christmas. So these are wines that we're ready to bottle in the new year. I hope that was a little bit interesting. And like I said, there'll be a link below if you do have any questions or want more information, and feel free to ask. But like I said, it's a pretty unique Canadian thing, and you're not even allowed to do it in every province in Canada. The liquor laws in Canada are unique to the province, the different regions. It's not a federal, nationwide situation, so it can get a little complicated. If you're Canadian, you know this. So this is just one of our brands. Each one of these boxes carries everything in there that you need to make a batch of Shiraz. The juice included is from Australia. It's a Cabernet Shiraz blend. So there'll be specific oak chips that go in that kit, a specific varietal of yeast to give it the characteristics that it should have. And we can make this for about a third of what it would cost at our liquor stores. So that's the advantage for our customers. It is 10 to 7. I am just about done. I did end up having a busy afternoon, which is great. Made the time fly. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up. Lots of sorry. I'm going to head home in about, actually I've got to go to the bank in 10 minutes, do a deposit, head home. I'm going to have a relaxing evening. I didn't get much crafting done last night because by the time I got the podcast edited and caught up on some comments and stuff, and I just feel the need to do some knitting tonight. The crochet wrap is in a bit of a hold at the minute. The last 4 colors have been very pastel, pale, neutral. So I need to see if I get something jazzy or sparkly or darker colors tomorrow. So my crochet wrap is on hold. I might get back to my beloved bonnet maybe, or I'm really enjoying the new design sock. I'm just about ready to start the heel on that, I think. So I'm gonna wrap this up and say goodnight to you here, and I will see you tomorrow for a snowy day 21.